Hello, YouTube. Today in the Naughty Librarian, I am going over on how I hacked this Barnes & Noble sale. Also, I'm drinking an immense amount of cold brew, so I feel by the end of this video, I'm just going to be flying like a hummingbird, and I'm happy about it. Anyway, as my statistics show, most of my audience is in the United States, and I feel like since we're all bookish people, we probably all heard the good news that Barnes & Noble was doing a big sale, basically 25% off all pre-orders, and I was like, oh really? Your girl loves a good sale. And I'm gonna hack the sale. Wanna know why? I have so many Barnes & Noble gift cards just been laying around. I am going to get some deals, 25% off, plus I'm a member, plus I have my Barnes & Noble card, plus I have gift cards. So I'll get into statistics later, but yeah, I let's go. First book I pre-ordered is Nona the Ninth by Tamsyn Muir. This one comes out, I believe, on September 13th, so it probably just came out yesterday when this video goes up. But hey, guess what? 25% off, baby! I am very excited about this book. I really loved Gideon the Ninth, and it's got more going on for it than just the fact that it's lesbian necromancers in space, which is what it's about, but it also has other stuff going on. But I loved Gideon the Ninth. Harrow the Ninth was up and down. It's just really weird. Weird. And regardless of that, I want to continue on with this series with Nona the Ninth. I think it's going to be really fun and quirky. It's definitely going more towards the weird, quirky, funny tone of Gideon, more so than the weird supernatural craziness that was Harrow. I have a vibe with it. I feel like it's going more Gideon. And I really liked Gideon, so I want to get back with Nona. The first couple lines of the blurb are, her city is under siege, the zombies are coming back, and all Nona wants is a birthday party. So I'm like, yes, a zombie birthday party? Tell me no more, take my money. So definitely had to pre-order this one. It should be here shortly. That's the only downside with Barnes & Noble. Their shipping isn't as fast as other people's shipping. So it should be here soon at least. I also pre-ordered the Golden Enclaves by Naomi Novik. This is I think it's the finale of this Scholomance series. I think it's a trilogy, and it comes out September 27th, just right around the corner, and I'm so excited for it. I really like this series. However, just be aware, I think of it more as a dark comedy. It's funny because it's fucked up. No one thinks the things happening in the book are good. They're funny because they're so fucked up. So go into it with that mind frame, and I think you'll like it, but just be aware, there's some fucked up stuff going on in here. So we're following our heroine, and for some reason right now, maybe if I drink more of my cold brew, I will remember her name, but for some reason my brain will not remember it, so I'll put it on the screen. But anyway, we're following her. And basically she's kind of has the Jessica Rabbit of sorceresses, because she's I'm not really bad, I'm just drawn that way. So she's not really bad, but her magic is that way. Essentially she has very evil magic inherent to her, but she's not necessarily an evil person, which kind of puts her in a weird and awkward position a lot of the time. And we're going back into the Scholomance. There was a lot that went on in book 2 that I'm not going to get into because spoilers, but basically big ass cliffhanger they need to deal with. And also the magical world at large, what's been going on outside of this dangerous magical school where monsters eat children. Probably war in between magical houses. So a lot is going on here, and I need to know how to finish this out. So I will be getting this very shortly, and I'm very excited. Another book coming out September 27th is Demon in the Wood by Leigh Bardugo. This is a graphic novel kind of prequel to the Grishaverse. And I mean, if Leigh Bardugo puts anything out, I'm pretty much gonna buy it. Who am I kidding? So this one is basically all about the Darkling and kind of how he became the Darkling, but with pictures. I love a book with pictures. This one's a graphic novel adaptation of that. And I'm just getting it because of course I'm going to get this book. Why would I not get it? It's one of those auto-buys, but like I am excited for it. I love artwork. I love like the Grishaverse. Well, technically I'm more of like a Leigh Bardugo duology than I am the trilogy, but like it's all the same world, so we're gonna go with it. But yeah, I'm interested. I want to see how it turns out, and it comes out very soon. Coming out on September 20th, I have Daphne by Josh Malerman. I am a Josh Malerman fan. If in case you don't know any of his previous works, he did write Bird Box, which is, you know, is a big movie now. And I love Bird Box. It's incredible, frankly. It's one of like my favorite books. It's really, really good. I love horror books. And this one is kind of like 80s high school slasher Carrie vibes, like maybe with like a dash of Candyman, and I'm like way into all of that. Like, tell me no more, I already want it. It's kind of like an urban legend kind of ghost story about this girl Daphne who, like, you know, went to their school, and like some people think she's like a vengeful spirit out for revenge because she was like bullied and stuff. And, you know, maybe things are happening now that are kind of fitting into that story. Like maybe Daphne isn't just an urban legend. Maybe Daphne is a real evil spirit out to kill us all. So definitely it's going to have ghosty vibes or just slasher vibes. I'm not 100% sure how they're going to go with that like theme, but like I'm so obsessed with it. I can't wait to read it. It's going to be so good. I also pre-ordered The Scarlet Veil by Shelby Mahurin. So Shelby Mahurin wrote Serpent and Dove, and that's a complete trilogy, but there's a new spin-off trilogy coming out that I'm like, yes, I need more of this world. I love it. So this one is following Celie, and I don't want to give away spoilers, but basically she has become a chasseur, and a chasseur is like a witch hunter, like a sect of witch hunters. She has become one, and there's like still secrets in her past that are maybe coming back to haunt her. Some evil that's now arising she needs to vanquish. All of that jazz. Love it. There's very few details yet about the book, but you know what? Barnes & Noble is one of the few places that actually had it available for pre-order already, so I needed it. Considering it doesn't even come out for a year. It comes out September 5th, 2023. So literally like a year from now it's coming out, but I have pre-ordered it already. So I am very excited. I definitely want to read this. It sounds super fun. Yet another book that very, very little is known about is Lightbringer by Pierce Brown. So this is the next book in this Red Rising saga he's been writing. It's going to be enormous. I think the last book of that series came out in like 2019. So it's been like a hot minute since we got a book. It's probably going to be like 1,000 pages. The audiobook's going to be like 40 hours. It's just going to be enormous because that's what he does to us. I love the Red Rising series. It's one of my all-time favorite series, and I'm just obsessed with it. So like, of course I'm going to pre-order this. I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. There's no details about what makes it exclusive or anything really. It's just, I just bought it in advance because I want it. And it comes out May 16th, 2023, so quite some time from now. But yeah, I'm going to get into all these space adventures. It's basically, you know what? I'm not even going to get into it. It's too much to describe. But basically, there was like another cliffhanger at the end of the last book. A lot of characters are in very perilous positions, like some are captured by the enemy, and we've just been sitting here for like almost 4 years now waiting for answers. If you haven't noticed, I'm very tense about this, and I want to know what's going to happen because like I know it's going to hurt my feelings, but I want it anyway. So all the rest of the books I pre-ordered were romances, so let's get into some fluffy, smutty rom-com delights. And starting that off, I have Secretly Yours by Tessa Bailey. This one comes out on February 7th, 2023, right before my birthday, so it's gonna be my birthday treat to me. But it's really, really kind of a grump sunshine romance set in Napa Valley. It's going to be set at a winery, and I'm like, oh my gosh, a winery-based smutty rom-com for my birthday? It's like you know me, Tessa Bailey. So you have Haley. She is a hot mess of a human, and she is a landscaper, a gardener. She creates like wonderful outdoor designs. And then you have Julian. He is like an Ivy League professor, grumpiness to her sunshine, but like I think they knew each other when they were kids, like 14 or something. And like maybe there was a crush there, but nothing really happened. And now like they're back in each other's lives. And like he's very grumpy. She's very sunshiny. She's like chaos personified. He's very like by the book, and then they're just gonna bang the bejesus out of each other, and I'm here for it wholeheartedly. So yeah, I'm very excited for this one. And yet another Grump Sunshine rom-com I have coming out is Well Traveled by Jen DeLuca. So this one comes out on December 6th, 2022. So this year it's coming out kind of right around the corner. And it's the next book in this like Ren Fair romance series that Jen DeLuca's been putting out. So this one is Lulu and Dex. So Dex we have met in several books. He's kind of like the Renaissance fair fuckboy. Like he plays guitar. He's in like the be-kilted hot guy Renaissance fair band singing jaunty tunes. And like, you know, just kind of porting every storm with this guy. Every like Renaissance fair he goes to, he finds a new girl. So that's kind of how he's been living his life. Obviously, it's not really a sustainable lifestyle. Well, I mean, it could be, but not for him. So things have to change. He's gonna like kind of start growing up, and he meets Lulu. Now, Lulu we were just introduced into in the last book. And I think she was like a lawyer, and she just needs to stop being married to her job all the time, workaholic. So she decides to take like a break, and so she decides, I'm running away with the Renaissance fair. So here we are, kind of a summer romance, maybe turning into more, because she's so like she's been like married to her career for so long, so I feel like she's very serious. And then you have Dex, who's very much just like fuckboy extraordinaire, and then like they're gonna fall in love for real, and I'm so into it. I've been really enjoying the series. It's a little hit or miss sometimes, but like overall, I still get excited every time I hear there's a new one coming out. So I'm very pumped about this. Coming out on November 1st, 2022, right around the corner, is A Very Merry Bromance by Lyssa K. Adams. This is the next book in the Bromance book club series, and I love this series intensely. It's basically like a group of bros, and like they want to be better men. They want to be able to better communicate and love and be with the women in their lives. So they decide, hey, let's start reading romance novels as like research. And then they kind of realize they like romance novels, but also it's research. So basically they're using these things, they're manuals, in order to become better men. And there's like a 0% chance of toxic masculinity. So all of this I love intensely. And this one is Colton and Gretchen. And Colton, he's kind of like bad boy, country music rock star kind of guy. And then you have Gretchen, she's kind of a little bit buttoned up. She is an immigration attorney. She's doing something very important that takes a lot of her time. So it's kind of these two fake dating, and I'm like way into that so much, because she's like so like intense, and he's just like, hey man, I got a guitar, la la la, cowboy hat. And I was like, yes, I need this so much. And it's a Christmas story. I love like a good holiday romance. It's coming out just in time for the holiday season, so I am super excited about it. Totally pumped. Need to read this right away. And the last book I pre-ordered during this sale was In Her Highlanders Bed by Lynsay Sands. So this is the next book in the Highland Bride series. We get one a year like clockwork, and it comes out on January 24th. So just right after the new year. Can't wait for it. They're just like kilty delights. They're basically bags of mini Snickers. Every Snickers tastes the same, but it's okay because you like Snickers. And it's the same thing with her books, because basically every book of this series kind of has the exact same plot, but I don't care, because I'm here to see like hot guys in kilts and like badass ladies and then banging the shit at each other. And like, it gives me all of that. And that's all I want, and it provides a public service for me. So this one is Alisad and Callan. And Callan, he's like a laird of a clan, and he's out swimming in the lake one day, naked, because they swim naked. And he catches this like young boy stealing his clothes. He's like, I need those for things. So he catches the little boy. Hey, guess what? It's a lady. She's naked. She needs like clothes stat, because like she literally just ran away from her wedding. So things are happening that are poorly happening. I don't know what's going on here, but we've got the same story like 4 times in a row. I don't mind. But yeah, she's running away from a bad marriage. he's gonna like protect her and she's gonna like marry him and they're gonna be in a clan. Someone's gonna try to kill her probably or kill him. There's always like a murder mystery side plot in here. And I'm obsessed. It's just gonna be kilts and smuts and a murder mystery plot, and that's all I want. So it's gonna give it to me. All right, so let's get into hacking this sale, right? All of these 10 books I just pre-ordered, the total with tax came out to $234.55. Ouch, that's a lot of money. So I'm gonna apply the coupon code to get 25% off all these pre-orders, which is $54.75. So I'm gonna subtract that. Great, now my subtotal is $179.80. Loving that a lot. Plus, guess what? I have all these gift cards that just been sitting in my wallet doing nothing. So between these 3 gift cards, I have $81.02 worth of gift card money. So we're just gonna go ahead and apply those to the bill too, which makes my new total $98.78. So I have basically cut off more than 50% of my original total already. But hey, guess what? I'm a member. I get free shipping. That doesn't really give me a discount, but it means I don't have to pay for shipping, which is great. But since I'm a member and I have a Barnes & Noble card, I can use it to pay for this. And every purchase I make in Barnes & Noble, I get 5% cash back. So if I apply that discount to this as well, my new grand total is $93.84. So basically, I just saved like a buttload of money. So with all of my discounts and all of my cash back, I ended up saving 60% on this order. I'm only paying like about 40%. So I hacked the sale and I feel real good about it. Your girl loves a good bargain. So yes, in the end, I'm getting away with this for like a little bit over $90. Killing it here. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below, did you take advantage of this sale? What's a book coming out soon that you're super hyped about? Is it pre-ordered? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. And if you want to see more videos, make sure you subscribe. And if you want cool exclusive content, including a book club, you can consider becoming a patron or a channel member. The links for that are in the description down below. And on that note, I will see you guys soon. Bye!